Hi guys, welcome back. It is time for 2017 favorites. This is going to be a difficult video because there's so many polishes and so many manicures that I just loved. The way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go back on my Instagram and pick a favorite from the favorite of each month. So January, I will pick one very favorite. February, I will pick one, etc., etc. You have not seen all of these because I haven't had my channel for the whole year, but I won't hold up the polishes. I'll just mention the ones that I used. I will link my Instagram if you're interested in going to look, but I will show the pictures as well. So, since we have 12 manicures to look at, we should get into it. Let's talk about 2017 favorite manicures. Okay guys, I just sat down to edit this video and I don't know where January and February went. My camera was having problems that day. So, I'm here, totally different background, I'm sorry. But January and February favorites need to be said. So for January, I did a manicure with two different Zoya polishes. I used Waverly and Saint, which Waverly is a really dark navy texture polish and Saint is a very light periwinkle color with a pink shimmer. And I did two nails of each, and then I did a Dotacure using China Glaze, Strike Up the Cosmo, and Mingle with Kringle. And you know how I adore anything that's like blue and copper, blue and gold, and that manicure was perfect. That is probably what started my love of that combination, was that manicure. For February, I started with a base of silver holographic. I used holographic pearls from Revlon. And then I used a bunch of different colors from Moonshine Manny. And I drew with a toothpick. I drew hearts all over the manicure. It was so cute. I loved all the colors together. I loved the holographic. I just loved the design. That manicure was so fun. The Moonshine Manny polishes I used was Courage to Continue and Bishan inspired Naughty List Swirly Twirly Gumdrops and Jovi. I used a bunch. March favorite is a little bit simple, but it was also another that I shocked myself. Like when I put this combination together, I was shocked. Also copper, because rose gold copper apparently was like my favorite thing of the year. So I started with Zoya Sage, which is a really dusty green color, and I topped it with China Glaze Twinkle Twinkle Little Starfish, which is kind of like a green iridescent topper. That combination was so pretty, but then I added matte top coat. And it was incredible. Like it was, oh my goodness, that combination mattified was just perfection. I also had a little bit of design on my tip with Essie Penny Talk, and then I did some black leaf design in between the Penny Talk and the green. Oh my goodness, that manicure was so pretty. Okay, April was really hard, but I decided my favorite, I did a gradient with a few neons from Orly. I used Orly Put the Top Down, Push the Limit, and Sally Hansen Mellow Yellow. And then I used a really matte champagne gold to draw circles on top of the glitter, why do I keep saying glitter gradient? Just regular gradient. I drew circles on top of the gradient and it was bizarre, like in a really good way. I really liked it. May favorite was my May the 4th Be With You manicure. Obviously it was Star Wars and it was so good. I used a matte top coat for that as well. The base was Zoya Troy, which is a really dark gray. And then I did designs on all the nails, and it was so Star Warsy. May the 4th be with you. Every year you gotta do it. You gotta do Star Wars nails on May the 4th. June favorite manicure was another surprise. I put random colors together that I don't usually put together, and I don't know why I thought to put them together, but they worked so good. This, I used some Orly neons, and Orly neons, they are everything. So from Orly, I used a Blaze Be Daring for the first time, and then I used a red from Nicole by OPI, which is called Scarlet. I did like a geometric, so some stripes, some angular pattern. It was mix and match. It was so surprisingly cool. My July manicure was very uncharacteristic for July, but it still was so cool. I mentioned in my holiday pics that I really like to pair like that mustard yellow color with a burgundy red, so I did that color combination, but it was in July. I started with 90 Corn Maze, which is mustard yellow holographic, and then I used Strawberry Fields from China Glaze and Wait and See, which is like a blue-green color. And that manicure, like, I just drew flowers on top of the Corn Maze color with a toothpick, and it was very interesting. These manicures sometimes, like, I don't know where they come from, but that makes the best manicures, I feel like, because I don't overthink it. Okay, August is impossible. I cannot choose one. August is my boyfriend's birthday month, and I try to do nails for his birthday, which might be weird, but, like, if I love you enough to do a nail design for you, like, that's a big deal. So I started with a base of Cool for the Summer from Moonshine Mandy, which is a light blue with holographic, and I drew Stitch. Cool for the Summer, it was like the perfect Stitch color, I felt like, and he turned out so cute. He was just perfect. I was so excited about how good Stitch turned out. It's like, no, I cannot do Stitch, but I did it. And Stitch is one of my boyfriend's favorite movies, so that's why I picked Stitch, and it was fantastic. Now we're in September, guys. This is when I started my channel, I feel like. Did I start in September? I think I did. So from now till the end of the video, you might have heard of these polishes and these manicures. My favorite from September was my pumpkin spice manicure. That one was just so perfect. I used two different OPI colors. I used Freedom of Peach, which is not a peach. It's like a really dusty orange cantaloupe color, and it's a Piazza Cake, which I've talked about so much on my channel. It is just perfect terracotta, red, orange, burnt color. I did polka dots, and then I drew on with acrylic paint the design, and it was so cute. And that mug that I was inspired by is one of my favorites. That was fantastic for September, pumpkin spice month. And we're in October. October's favorite was also difficult, but I picked the vampire nails that I showed a tutorial on. I think that was one of my first tutorials. Maybe it was my second one. But that one was so cool. I mattified the red base and I made the blood drips like glossy. It just made me feel professional, even though I'm not anywhere close. I am not a professional. But it made me feel cool. That one I used Sinful Colors Undead Red as my base, and then acrylic paint for the rest, and it was so much fun for Halloween. And here we are in November. I have a really big thing for blue and copper, or blue and gold, I have found. Just doing this video, because I feel like half of the ones that I've picked are that color combination. Like, I was just crazy for it this year. My favorite manicure for November, I used Swirly Twirly Gum Drops. That is a tongue twister from Moonshine Manny. I used also her duo she did with Colores de Carol, the Gratitude duo, and I did a half moon design with that glitter from her and the Crelly from Colors de Carol on the other two nails. It was real pretty, and I have never done a half moon manicure before. It was good to try, fun to do something new and different, and it turned out great. And we are in December. I just have to pick my Star Wars Christmas ornament manicure as my favorite for December, because that one was just incredible. I wore it for a week. I could not take it off. I actually painted it twice, like I said, because I painted it once for myself and then loved it so much I wanted to do a tutorial, so I redid it for the tutorial. And it was so much fun to wear. Christmas plus pink. It was perfect. Oh geez, guys, that was so hard. That was so difficult. I have so many more manicures that I adored this year, but I made myself pick one from each month. I hope you enjoyed this video and had fun going down memory lane with me. 2017 was pretty fun. I am excited for 2018. What were some of your favorite things for 2017? Please let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys really soon. Happy New Year. Bye.